everybody, welcome back to Tools of Destruction. We're gonna go ahead and leave this snowy little rock.
Because it's not nice. Instead, we're gonna go save the silly person who has got herself caught in a silly prison because she's silly. You know how she is. She's always wandering off into danger because she hasn't gotten out much, as she even says. But never mind that.
My daddy was a great adventurer, so I should be able to do all this crap without getting into trouble.
Oh wait, it turns out I'm completely useless. Well, oh yeah, Ratchet's in a hissy fit, isn't he?
Please understand. The Dimensionator must be destroyed.
Why? Because your imaginary friends told you so?
Right. Clank? Did I call it a bad time?
No.
The timing was perfect, Quark. Did you get the holographic schematics you asked for?
Yep.
No need.
I know.
It's so damn subtle, you barely see it.
It's pretty bad.
Speaking of pretty bad, those suck.
To be honest, they're better than a kid could do.
But Quark is an adult.
Yeah, but that should be a compliment. Like, you're better than a young child. No one wants to be a young child, they're idiots.
I prefer to be a young child to an adult, personally.
Yeah, but,
They have more fun.
but then you're an idiot and you're annoying and you scream, I want that one! Ah!
Only if you're a bad kid. If you're a good kid, you don't do that.
Yeah, well, maybe you could be a bad kid, you don't know. If you went back and be like that again, you don't know what happened. Wow.
Okay. What the hell?
It's the only way I can describe that. Just
Derp, 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 derp.
Alright, well, it's actually kind of fitting because we are wearing a prison outfit, so let's get to it. This is an interesting stage. Mainly just because everything Quark said doesn't apply.
Absolutely, we just kind of bust our way in our own way. It's like, screw the rules, we have this. Also, camouflaged enemies, not so camouflaged.
It's kind of the same in terms of everything that Ratchet Clank do when they're breaking in places. It's just, yeah, blow stuff up, ask questions later. If something goes wrong, just blow it up again.
Yep. There's also a couple of really clever things that occur in this stage. A bunch of honorable mentions to previous villain-ish things.
Yeah.
I think you fucked this up, dude. Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, I am a genius. Say, you, oh. Thought I wasn't gonna make it in time, but I did. The ball moves, like, deceptively slowly. It's really annoying because you think you're not gonna make it, and it kind of just does in the nick of time.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. I mean, I know we, like, you know, make fun of this puzzle, or we just say it's boring or whatever, it's difficult to control, but it's not as bad as that.
Nah.
I suppose the initial frustration with it probably came from when I didn't realize you could turn the 6-axis off. With an analog stick, it's much easier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And good old-fashioned grindy missions.
Yeah, and some nice little cameos in this little monologue of the computer.
Indeed. Whoa. Firing squad.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah. That wasn't a word, Quark.
Well, he's trying. He's not good with words, you know, CLEUW. Fool?
Consumed in the beryllium supernova. Your sentences have been commuted, and you are free to wander the galaxy in search of a new place to live.
Wow, it seems like everyone got sent here.
Well, that seems kind of nice. I mean, their planet blew up.
Cognito.
That's nice. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Your home's destroyed. You've got nowhere to go. Ha ha ha.
So you guys can go and wander about.
Inmate number 510.
I suppose that's not terrible. I mean, you could have just like say, well, because you got nowhere else to go, you're staying here forever.
Attention inmates. Anyone caught smuggling.
I have to say, Ace Hardlight should stay here and rot forever. He was annoying.
Yeah. Gladiator is kind of that dark sheep of the series, I think.
Yeah.
And, like, it has its moments, but it's not fantastic either.
Maintenance droid to Sector 8.
Wow, I'm surprised I make that. Usually I hit the one on the very end.
Yeah.
This is
Timing
reminder
sometimes
that
is a
there
little weird.
lockdown in effect for
I just find it funny how we mentioned this previous episode, but how the fact that Ratchet's not wearing shoes with this skin and his feet are just making sparks just makes me chuckle a little bit inside.
Okay, so there are no tortured souls, but be careful of those
Oh no, the spotlights. If only
Oh my god.
It's a good thing that I'm able to see exactly where they're pointing, including their various outlines.
And they have a ridiculously predictable waypoint. This one gave me a little bit of trouble when I was first doing it because I was a little too timid to try for the bolt crank.
I need to get the bolts and it's gonna come back.
So I actually watched a couple of cycles and tried to see how long it would take.
Yeah, it does. It takes a while. There's no real threat here.
Yeah.
You just kind of need to pay attention. And if you don't pay attention, then you're a fool anyway, so...
Oh yeah.
point of these things anyway. Hasn't anyone ever heard of stairs?
Yes, because they're gonna allow open visitors to one of the pretty much the equivalent of Azkaban.
From your sector, dead meat.
Except, you know, without the things that suck your very soul out of your body walking around.
They don't walk, they float.
Close enough.
I mean, you read it. Now head inside and use your decryptor thingamajig to hack
The giant cloaks, for God's sake, there's nothing there.
That's very true. Except for a gaping hole.
Gaping hole. Alright, we're doing another one of these, are we? You, fuck off. And you. Boom.
I had to say, camouflage that is not camouflage.
I don't know why it's funny, like, whenever I see the boxes, I know I don't need to do it. Like, I've never needed to do it for, like, the longest time, purely just because of how much money I have, but I can't help it. It's like, once you're in the habit of breaking all those boxes, you have to keep doing it.
It's a Ratchet and Clank must. You know, it's kind of like the sheep in the Spyro games.
Yeah.
Even if you don't need butterflies, you just do it.
Yeah, we're talking about old Spyro, which is... I don't know. Spyro used to be great, and then something went disastrously wrong.
Called Skylanders.
Yeah. We will be doing the Legend of games at one point. I just don't know when, especially with the third one, because I might enlist the help of someone else to play the co-op with me.
Well, here's my question: how do we play the PS2 versions?
Oh, I could probably just play those on the PS3, or my PS2, or use an emulator, actually. Emulation's a really great way, like, if you don't have access to a console or anything, you can just play those games. Like, I have a copy of Project Zero 2, on the PS2, but the disc is broken, so I can get to a certain point and the game will just freeze, so the only way I could finish the game was by playing it on an emulator. And it's fantastic, because you just kind of put it on your computer and you play it as normal, and you can use an Xbox controller, so you don't lose that. The only downside really to it is that you have to do a lot of finicking about to make sure it runs at a decent speed, because emulation's a tricky business. You're basically like backwards engineering the console, so trying to then figure out how to make that run smoothly requires different settings for every individual game. But I probably will use it to play some others at some point, like I'll probably want to go back to like Shadow the Hedgehog and like some ones that I really enjoyed when I was younger, obviously the Spyro ones. Maybe even the original Ratchet and Clanks, because the HD remasters are okay, but they have a few bugs, which kind of are very distracting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think there's an infamous one in 2 where, like, Ratchet's helmet's, like, 3 times the size of his head, and it's like, you could have fixed that really easily.
Somebody didn't do their model ratio training.
Or bug testing.
That too.
But you live and learn, I guess. I'm not sure if they were the same company that did the Jack remasters either. Because I know, like, around the time that came out, there was a bunch of, like, old PS2 series that were getting HD reworks. I know Jak and Daxter got it, the Sly series got it, Ratchet and Clank got it. I don't know if anything else did, though.
I don't know.
Well then,
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Well, obviously there was the Kingdom Hearts remaster that is coming.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You know, they're doing another one. It's got like the longest name of any Kingdom Hearts game ever. It's like Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue or something. And it contains basically a completely reworked version of Dream Drop Distance. What was it? There's another one that's like a mobile thing. Not Coded. Coded was in 2, I think.
Yeah.
The 2.5 one. There's like another mini spin-off game thing. And then there is a brand new created for that collection. A miniature episode that's basically set after the small one at the end of Birth by Sleep, using Kingdom Hearts 3 tech. So it's kind of like a little demo of how it'll play, and I'm like, oh man, if only I had a PS4, but I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine the both of us will get one at some point, but they gotta come out with some better games.
Yeah, the problem I have with most of the newer consoles is that there's just nothing interesting on them right now, and everything that is interesting isn't out yet. I mean, I need to see more of Final Fantasy 15 before I can have a go at that. I need to wait until Kingdom Hearts 3 has a defined release date so I have the general kind of, you know, time frame to do it in. But,
I mean, I could probably get one for the Tales of Zestiria game that's coming out, but that one's also coming out for PlayStation 3, so why should I bother?
Yeah. It's the same, like, I think what's nice that a lot of companies are also doing, like, PC versions, which makes them really easy to get and run now.
Oh, yeah.
So most of the time, if I can, I just kind of stick with that, just because it's easier and they usually run better on PC. The only time I'll really go for a console version of anything nowadays is when, I messed up.
Oopsie.
Yeah, the only real time I'll go for anything that's a console version if you can't get it anywhere else. Like, if, like, you know, Bayonetta 2 is obviously the great example, but then there's, like, the things like the Fatal Frame games. Like, you can't find those on PC, but they're console only, so I'll play them on the console. You know, stuff like that. I probably will play some, like, the other newer Sonic games on the PC, because I have, Generations. I don't know if Unleashed was ever on the PC.
I don't think it was.
It's weird that, but I'll have a look into it anyway. We will be doing 06, as we've mentioned a few times before, and that will be amazingly bad. So, look forward to that.
A jailbreak.
Wow, you look smitten, Ratchet. Like,
We used to do this back on Kerwan.
hey, she has the boobs.
Shut up.
How did you even know we were here?
That is a damn good question.
What?
Never mind. Come on, we have to free Krunk and Zapper.
Oh, I think I was an asshole.
Whoops.
Yeah, that probably would have been a good point for Ratchet to at least be like, yeah, sorry about that, pal. But, you know.
Oh, well, they tried. It's fair enough. Again, for this escaping section, I'm going to use powerful weapons to get rid of it because I can't be bothered, and it goes on forever. Same as the arena fights.
It's essentially an arena fight on an elevator is all it really is. Squish the fishies.
I like the fact you can also hit Talon. React! You flinched before.
Like, I don't want to react because I am an emotionless...
Oh,
there
we
you
go.
Smack you in the face.
Ah, your blaster is crap.
I don't need you. I've got the RYNO, bitch.
Rip ya a new
New what? What did you just say to me?
RYNO for your robot. Trade ya. Well, okay. Ratchet. I'm kidding.
He's not for sale. I swear, I love when he like reveals what it's called, like the rip ya new one. And Ratchet's just like, you know,
what did
he
you
gets
just
offended.
What did you just say to me?
Like, what did you just? Yeah, thanks a lot for like leaving me again.
Oh, I don't care.
Bitch.
I don't need you. Look at this. I could just do this, and everything blows up.
Oh yes.
Sorry, things with tentacles.
Hey, look who it is!
I know you'd show up.
Fuck off. One day, Percival, we will smack that shit-eating grin off your face.
With this gun in particular, and it's going to be beautiful.
Oh yes. I remember when I first beat Tachyon with that. I'm like, this...
It takes no time at all, and yet doing it normally takes like an hour.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like awful. I mean, the first time I beat him without the RYNO, obviously. But I'm like, this couldn't possibly make this any. You son of a bitch!
And just. I know I probably shouldn't care what he's saying because I'm just kind of decimating his troops right now, but come on. Your shields will not save you!
Fear the Lombax! I am awesome.
Especially because I can get a health refill, which is always
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Did they stop doing that in Kraken time? I think they did.
I can't remember.
I can't. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played a Kraken time.
Hey, look! More blast fodder!
No, they make pretty explosions. It's okay.
It's kind of like that quote from Size Matters. They do blow up real good, though.
I never beat Size Matters. I have the PS2 version, but I never finished it.
I never played it.
It's like, okay, it just seems like a really stripped down version of the first game.
Yeah, I've watched it on YouTube, so that's how I know the quotes. And it really does seem like that. And there's just this really trippy fucking level.
Oh yeah, after like the whole surgery thing, it's very weird.
Oh my goodness gracious, what the hell are we looking at?
Ah, I am free to destroy the world! After 10,000 years! Oh, sorry, I'm not doing the right voice for that. At last, I'm free! Free to take over the world!
What's that from?
Oh, it's the main villainess of the original Power Rangers. I can't remember her name, but she's got like this really... She's got like this really whiny voice, and it's...
Yeah, the horned lady?
Yeah, at last, I'm free!
The one whose, like, mouth movements do not match her words.
Yeah, because it's Japanese.
You know, you'd think that they could have synced that a little bit better when they dubbed it.
Oh, it was the early 90s, they didn't care.
I know, it's like this lady's just like, you know, I'm moving my mouth but no words coming out, and then the actual track comes on. It's like, wow. Was it Diabolica?
Oh god, what is her name?
Shit, I don't know. I know Nostalgia Critic does like a parody of her in the movie Devil. I just don't know what the fuck her name is.
Oh, I should know what it is.
I feel like
Rita,
such a bad...
Rita Repulsa.
That's it.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Rita.
I feel like such a bad '90s kid. I should have known that. Damn it.
What kind of a bad guy is called Rita, by the way?
Rita Skeeta.
Yeah, Rita sounds like an Aunt Rita. Hello,
Yeah.
my name's Aunt Rita. Have a biscuit, you know.
What was it? Rita the Meter Maid, or
No.
was it? I don't know. It's a Beatles song. I don't know.
I don't know, I'm not a massive listener of the Beatles, which is, I know, sacrilege for a British person not to listen to the Beatles, oh my god.
I'd say, oh my god, you just completely broken all of it.
To annoy me.
Oh no, not the stereotypes. Next thing you know, you'll be hearing that I don't drink tea. I don't. What?
Oh, come on, next thing you're gonna tell us is you don't give two shits about the royal family.
I don't. What?
Whoa, Clank!
Also,
Check out that
I just
black
want to point
hole.
out, guys,
I
that
think we
flying
just found
towards a
our
black
escape
hole is
route.
probably the silliest idea you've ever
Why must we
had.
always choose between certain death and probable death?
Because probable is a lot less than certain. You could just tell. I love the way that David K. Portrayed that. Just that annoyance. Like, really? Must we? Come on. It's like, I live with this. I live with this crazed furball.
So why are we flying towards this? Look, you can see everything being sucked in. You guys should...
This is a bad idea. I mean, is there any actual proof that black holes function as teleporters?
Track the first point of origin to a
No,
remote
not
ice
not
moon.
to our current
Slack must be
understanding.
setting up an outpost there.
Well, to be honest,
Hold
because we
on.
don't know what's
I
on the
wanna
other
leave
side
these
of
guys with
them.
a little party.
They're basically giant areas of dense matter that have collapsed inwards on itself and nothing else.
There you go, Ratchet.
All we know is that you,
Pilots ain't accustomed to sharing
if you tried to go inside one, the gravitational forces would tear you to pieces before you got close. Not to mention, the closer you get to a black hole, the slower time moves. So to everyone else, you would just seem to get closer and closer and closer, and slow down, and then eventually just pause and stop. Which is very weird, but that's physics for you. So yeah, flying towards a black hole, bad idea. Don't do it, kids.
But of course, our lovable little Ratchet does not understand astrophysics.
Yeah, and that's why he should be dead. But why is it Clank isn't saying that no, Ratchet, for reals, yo, we're gonna die? Ah, no, you always say that. No, I'm being serious.
I'm serious, Ratchet. It's a well-known fact now. Let's not.
Tearing up our outpost.
Ratchet, can we not simply just fly into an asteroid field and lose them? We did it last time.
Oh, but the black hole's cooler. I want a black hole. Yeah, you
have
want
a
a black
death
hole,
wish.
do ya?
Ratchet has a death wish.
And also apparently
Hold on,
sounding like
Clank.
Butthead for some
This might be a
reason.
close one.
I don't know.
Beavis, sorry. Thurston Beavis.
Yeah, was it Beavis that was like?
Yeah, Beavis was Cornholio.
Hop on that
Okay.
Cornholio. I am Cornholio! I need
TP for my butthole. Bunghole, not butthole. Sorry, bunghole.
Come on, Clank. Let's get out of here.
I should again remind you that the black hole situation is a very bad idea, Ratchet. You are not even listening to me, are you? No.
Well, of course he's not. He's like, nah, I want to go black hole. Black hole's cool. I want to go black hole. Just Ratchet. All these planets, the reason that thing is fractured is because the gravity is tearing it to pieces. That
Like
should
you-
be a sign that you shouldn't do this.
Well, we never said that Ratchet was the most rational person in the universe.
Oh, smart.
He's smart in his own way, it's just he's very reckless.
Well, that's why we like him, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh man, though.
Destroyed our outpost. We hadn't even finished building.
There we are. Right. So, Ratchet, if you would like to suddenly have the passage of time slow down so that it will literally take 51 years to get close to this. I mean, it actually happened, like, I know, have you heard, like, the movie Interstellar? Like, they do a situation like this where, like, it's basically they're trying to find a planet for humans to live after the world's dying. So they go through a wormhole and they find a bunch of planets in orbit around a black hole. And they get one saying, now, because of how close they are to the black hole, every minute we spend down there is like 2 years in real time. And like they leave the spaceship, they go down there, they're down there for about 5 minutes and they come back and the other guy's like, it's been 37 years and he's become really old and it's like, holy fuck.
Well, here's the thing, would the passage of time affect them since they're on that planet, or what?
Well no, they would just
Now
be,
approaching event
they would be
horizon.
in that planet's relative
Engaging
time stream, so
protoshield.
to them, time would seem to pass normally. But in reality, they're going in super slow motion.
Oh.
So then when they got back, it's like, it's been 37 years, and it's like, but we were down there 5 minutes! Like, no, you weren't.
We've locked in coordinates for
Oh, man. And yet Ratchet somehow breaks laws of nature.
Alright, here we
And-
go, Clank, we're going into...
What the hell?
Okay, this is definitely not how they work.
Okay, so we've gone into the space bridge now.
Oh, the vortex from the end of 2001. They're really like,
That too. Or the space rip from the Langoliers.
oh god, the Langoliers. That is a classic, that.
I love that movie. It's corny as hell and the climax is so stupid.
It's awful, it's awful.
It's so bad it's good.
I can hear them! Can't you hear the noise? They're coming! Ah!
It's coming! It's coming! Every time by the time it gets here, we're all going to die!
It's coming!
And so am I.
There's one line in that movie that I swear to God they should have done a different take. Is when Dinah's talking to they're about trying to land the plane. She's like, "Please, I don't want to die. I just don't want to die." It's like, wow, you sound so invested.
Like, wow, please don't kill me.
And I don't want to do that line anymore, so we're just gonna go with that take. Yeah, that was not me, that's Nostalgia Critic. It's so funny. I love his review of that movie. He basically calls the space riff a sky gina.
It's true.
It really is. Oh, man. And again, stupid easy boss fight. Fight, not fight. What the fuck?
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the guy's name. I was too lost in the whole, I don't want to die! mantra.
Yeah.
But we got it finished, so...
Yeah. Oh, there was something I was going to bring up. For the life of me, I couldn't remember what it was. But when I'm reading Ratchet and Clank fanfiction, the one big thing that bugs me is when people are writing Clank and they have him using contractions. Clank does not use contractions. He literally says cannot, does not, do not, will not.
Because he's a little geek.
Little robot geek thing. And when you give him contractions, it doesn't work. Because you say it in the voice and it just doesn't sound right. I think they may have slipped up once, but I don't know where.
Which probably means they didn't.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know.
Hi, Katsu City. I hate you.
Oh, fuck this place.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this in the next episode, so, join us then, where again, I will probably power my way through this because, my god, this level, guys.
Fuck this level.
This level.